Welcome back, boys and girls, to another lesson with Miss Brown. Today we are on part 4 of how to write an essay. It's been a few weeks since I did the other part, so let me refresh my memory and yours. Alright, so I told you that to have an essay you need 5 good paragraphs. You have to have a topic sentence, you have to have at least 3 supporting details, and then you have to have a concluding sentence that sums everything up. So our topic was our favorite school subjects. Remember that when you have a new paragraph, you must indent, which means you have to go over a space before you can actually begin. First sentence is your topic sentence. Then you have 3 details that all begin with a transition word or phrase. And then your 5th sentence is a concluding sentence. So the 3 subjects that we said were our favorites were reading, art, and math. We had some organization where we came up with our topic, a supporting detail, and then 3 more examples to support that detail. So this was paragraph 2. Okay, we talked about reading class and 3 examples of why we thought it was our favorite. Paragraph 3 talked about art, 3 more examples of why it's our favorite. Okay, remember? So today we're going to be working on paragraph number 4. So paragraph 4, we're going to be talking about art. So what makes art so exciting? Why do we enjoy art? Why is it our favorite? This should be coming a little bit more easier now. Okay, so for supporting detail number 2, we need to think about why the math operations are so exciting. So these are 3 things that I thought why I enjoy math. I enjoy math operations because I learn how to add. I know how to make things bigger or how to increase. In math operations, I learned how to subtract. So that means that I learned how to decrease things or make things smaller. And in math operations, we also learn about fractions. We also learned how to find parts of something, a half of something, a quarter of something. So these are some more math operations. So now we're going to have to turn this information into our paragraph number 4. So just like last time, I've been introducing you to some new transition words and phrases. Here are some new ones I'm going to be using for today's paragraph. To start with, so that's going to introduce our first supporting detail. On the other hand, that's going to introduce our second supporting detail. And lastly, similarly. So the first thing that we need for this paragraph is a what? It begins with a T. First thing that we need is a topic sentence. So the topic sentence that I came up talking about math is one of my favorite subjects because you learn operations that can help you in life. You think that's true? Does math help us in life? Yeah, I bet it does. If you go to the store and if you're giving $10 for something and you have to get your change back, you want to make sure that the person, the cashier, is adding it up correctly. Otherwise, they're going to shortchange you and you won't get what you're supposed to get back. So here is the topic sentence written down. Remember to make sure that you always indent. You always have to go over a bit before you start that new paragraph. So math is one of my favorite subjects because you learn operations that can help you in life. So now I'm going to be talking about those operations that we did in our organizing page. So what's the first operation I'm going to be talking about? Addition. So I'm going to use our transition words, the ones for today. So the first one would be to start with. So here is our first transition phrase that's going to introduce our supporting detail number 1. So to start with, remember we're talking about addition. So I came up with to start with, addition teaches you to increase numbers. So it teaches how to make numbers bigger. All right, so to start with, addition teaches you to increase numbers. Okay, so for our supporting detail number 2, we're going to be talking about subtraction. So this one I have a different transitional phrase. On the other hand, so this actually means opposite. So if you're ever reading and you see these words on the other hand, it's going to mean that the next thing that comes, next item that comes is going to be the opposite of the other one. So if addition teaches you to increase or to make things bigger, what does subtraction teach you? How to decrease or make things smaller. So I'm going to say, on the other hand, subtraction teaches you how to decrease numbers. So here's our second supporting detail. On the other hand, it's the opposite of addition. Subtraction teaches you how to decrease numbers. And the last supporting detail, if you remember, we should be talking about, we talked about addition, we talked about subtraction, so now we should be talking about fractions. So, similarly, whoops, upside down. Similarly, because fractions are a little bit like subtraction in that you're making things smaller. So this is why I came out with similarly. Fractions teach you how to find parts of a whole number. So this is our third supporting detail. Similarly, fractions teach you how to find parts of a whole number. So the last thing we need now is just our concluding sentence where we sum up everything that we've said. So my concluding sentence is, to sum it all up, math is not only fun, but helpful. Ms. Brown's pens are dying. I need to go to the doctor and get some more pens. So this is the last sentence that sums everything up, okay, kind of like a summary. To sum it all up, math is not only fun, but also helpful. So we have, so far, you have helped me write 4 paragraphs of an essay. So there's only one more paragraph to write. And when you come back to part 4, you're going to see how to write the concluding paragraph. So thank you. I hope that you're keeping up and you're able to jot this all down, because soon you're going to be writing your own essays. So I will see you next time. Bye.